bibi o ha si e wa abrabo ma o ko sa de ne ho bi ma na esuro ni hu ni ade wo mu. So that's what we talk about as trauma. Until asafo no say ehu say I thought that same on bi kra obeye no. I say oh can obi asem, it's not, you don't even know them. And it goes to trigger all those traumatic experiences that people have had. And see, as messengers, no, let's take note, sir. Or message in the crowd, prep it in a way that it's not going to be a trigger. If it's a trigger, as a phone, you see these people, you go to these counselors, or these are the groups that my sign puts you to a place where you can get the help you need. And see, a trauma-informed church, ye can defy who says I can defy the or more tema, betima bois, or more a warm dream was said. Ginaebia, a bessie was a funny nim said, and for P were prequa horror or more dealer with our my dream. And see, these are the ways, or this is how we plan things, and so we have them in mind. So halfway so they understand barrier victims may have. Barriers need to say language, or be how far abuse, but Brofo Ben or the Becoa can't be say this is on to me grand describe it, what happened, he hits me, he does this, some people don't have any knowledge. So I say as a funny who say see some of these things could be a barrier to people as well. Afe listening effectively, this morning we touched on it. I always say our cup is full. So in psychology, a cup is full. So because I'm sure now you are not in the capacity to listen, tell the person that, you know what, I really, really want to talk to you now, but at the moment, this is not the right. Can we reschedule and then sit down properly to talk about this? If you are your cup, near my name, team the door. So, and see, what damn password, no, it does. Now you say that, after you start opening up to the person, after that, or you could come on, hey, me couldn't call it, then it's all over. That's why for our job, we have supervisors who go to them because they will keep it confidentiality near there. But ebia, or spouse now catch an ebia na knowing to me uncle you drew. So if your cup is full and then ebia, yeah, sorry, penny, you're leader, ubia betibias, what the hell, I tense, and then I said, I know you're back, and then you open up. Maybe that person you're sharing with may not be able to keep what or be confidential about it. And saying as a few ways, me build a trauma-informed church leadership. And sana yes, and said there may be lasting effect. Obi oha onyi na ne papa bone maame pa. Into the team no onim said that's how you keep a woman. And it's so being intimidated. Obema. Until we can't then charge. Obema me be any team na me say. That's all he knows. Yeah, if I share a dream, say, yeah, was halfway be that's the experience they've had as they were growing up. And to say, yeah, if I can before, and then somebody anymore, let's learn the backgrounds of people. And if I know free, now for any entertainer, say no, you need because these are two different backgrounds that have come together. And no, say, who see Jina Biafa, say, why say me, who kwaya mo befaso. Because some people, that's obi oha, they don't sit to plan and make decision. Or no, papa or copia bontina ya boss to a discounter. They go and buy and bring. They don't sit down to discuss anything with family members. That's what they know. And so they about our aim, and then they carry it on, probably pass it on to other people as well. And see, I'll see who Sanya mean. We should also know adverse childhood experiences as well. That's what we are talking about. So something has happened in there. Something has when you know kofia shebebia pa na moti from then so bo now now for now to be these are some experiences you've had as growing up. A brow fem you yourself, you've never had a stain. Some people do get attachment disorders. And see, so on your be a relationship for a time when they don't even give the person any air to breathe because now dream or no, they feel say or no, they've never had anything permanent in their lives. And see, this person has to stay, and I told that they love mom and over and over, so that person can't take it anymore. So say you say, I may want to go back and talk to my GP. Say, Meaning, Ghana, was my family dynamic. Can you help me? I need to talk to someone. I deal with you. Before I want me, so I do this. Some of these is let's not be shy about it. I know, sir. Utiyo ya, hunamyo ya. We go, yeah, quickly go to GP. But near about our mental health, no, we don't normally see ourselves seeking for the help that we need. I will say, as a no, you make it and you're making it very out there, and I say open up about it. Say your mental health. The idea when I was say they be I come home. I said. And see, they set a tone for others to follow, and they are patient when behavior seems undesirable. Abotre, toda yenya abotre. I say, obiaka bi wan kan ya no asare wan kan ye wan nye ehona na oye toda yenya safwe wan abotre. That's as I already said, the background where the person is coming from. Bearing in mind that yeah, so abuse is so ewa safenim. Let's bear that in mind as well. I thought that's why I ask people, what do you need? What can we do to help you? It feels so good when somebody asks you, what can I do to help you? What do you need at the moment? And Eboa as a can the fund, they should know some of these things as well. And so these are some of the barriers that obi wa ha ontimi access service. Kasa no, yen culture, ya mamre no, eche se, yen fa ebusuansem ne niema nkwa abonten. Sometimes we tell our children, say, don't into your school, whatever is happening at home. Sometimes a check or be abusing that they can't open up and tell anybody because our culture is let's keep everything home. But anything about abuse or be how in this church, are we going to keep it here or are we going to help people? You have a say, your culture now say, hey, where they fear so you found quabonting. Yan kata sumumu aswana. Pacho. Ebi won so asikasem isikasem te bia onim se abuse no fi ho a emmoa na onya oni kron ho no onya bio enti and a fear of judgment as ye di kan example na me mind oba na oni yesu ko se anopan so ye kan judgment oba judge obi onya bie na no a na waka se ene be call bon sam je mu be yese na ya my judgment and all that ebi won so a waiting list some of NHS is number one. I told I'll be waiting list in rules so this also can be a barrier. And in sikasem asafu in sikasem so that na koyes and say bia ka the nipa ni fam no say financial wise na ohia sika na ka betima boa na bia asafa to da any santi as a trauma informed church probably we create a fund from Kofua, they may go through abuse. So asafone boa, okay, asafu yakakra wani, they boa on what you are going through. It's me, aboa, ewo sa kindness. Enti, Leeds Church will be acquainted with resources. And kaya buy, and kaya katra obiani, we can't abuse obiani because what? The church takes like proactive ways of bringing materials, looking for information, and putting it out there so that obia ebehum. And I so they be an I who the rules are funny say BBC Koswa ma these are the agencies or services that can help. Enti but I would like us to baby out and just let's discuss maybe sit in force or where you are just turn around and let's discuss these things more but discuss amongst ourselves a quite bear so na culture bit my barrier seeking for mental professional help from mental health professionals as well and the finances into group bet me take any of the topics now more discussing just the people baby amotena with me say kasa kwan be so na kasa be si ukwan amount me enkoje mmoa ohia bra wo kwa abuse mo na say trauma mo culture finances fear of judgment kwan be so na asasafo nye betimi esi ano kwan enti ye use be few minutes 5 minutes enti pacho let's discuss it among ourselves enti betimi afa bia na mo discuss. Pachoaka yesima miensa. Today na asafono yebetimi aye bra sa na ema we osi akwan ahoro kasa amamre yesikasem se obi bebua waten ana se waiting list tintin ye wo your health system ana se sika eni ho ana se nimdia ye ni ewo bia ye cry benya moef. Pacho good brave ya elder or hunter the microphone never pass you around. Nani pa ba kwache ofa oka de mofa ya na maka asafo no kwan ya ebe fa so a ebetimi esia no ana ase ebetimi aboa oni kron. Pacho metimi ama mo saso se mo wie wo mo group mu a Pastor Pacho mo group no mo wie me hu se sana mo na mo di first because me hu se sana mo ye mo discussion elder Pacho pastor mo group no mo wie omo wa ha the first
okay yeah the na ye hwe fear of judgment no say ya na to bia yesu say ade a ekoso wabusuya yi mu ya nipa yi se ba se medana di a din be na banfo bebo me esunsunsu an so akire asem no wi kura me ko ye kura mpo no ye be ka ho asem ntino ne ye bu ya ni ayede agusu but de na yenso de eka ho bi onu say ewom se enipa no eko eya ade a enye no a yebetimi a report ama police ni but police so eche no a eko illegal yi no a ekira asem ne yede is on be bo nipa ama na free mu because ye hwe spiritual side no and yes I share genetic aspect
what conclude is saying any see a reporting and I enjoy no nkoso a
intine say ye investigate into the issue. Because anyway, the kaka make us out from pastor and then psychologist perspective combining me in if you say one she say na would kaka no bibi be see answer ni pa baby no it means say adwene no hu baby aba either say the person has gotten depression or na say it means say yetimi eboa say ye be refer ni pa to psychologist and na say ye dem be hwe say hospital benya mo bia eden everywhere and no bit me abuan so say you go straight forward to legal way.
Okay. Thank you, Pastor. My dear pa. But I would like to add that the moment somebody discloses any form of abuse, don't touch it. Leave it for one we are in charge no. And you will not be question. We are then, okay, then I'll call her, then I'll bow. Come on, that is not our duty. Say police for fun. Not psychologist for an assessment. Say a betchina to move. So obey need rehab. It's up to them. The moment we take the step by doing questioning, it's yamra. Mama function because ya dreamusa. I know we want to help the spiritual way. That person can get that spiritual redemption as they go through the proper way. And it is wrong. Safeguarding officer, if somebody discloses abuse, it's not up to the church to say the proper things. Uko NEC website now, we have the proper procedure that way. So this church can be closed down because of that. So be disclosing abuse. I'm saying that you can go to the NEC website, check the safeguarding way procedures, check for England. It's not up to us to do the questioning and the counseling and all that. It's up to say legal where we do not know. The officers know and the BEFA. Sometimes it goes to the family court. Family court in himself, here, I work with children all the time. We deal with legal aspect of that. We don't leave people to keep on abusing people. That's wrong. And it's not up to us as a church. The what's here and say, this is wrong. Let's get the help that the family needs and depending on the help they want. That's the proper way. And everybody should know that it's not up to us to be the judgment and be judging. We are there and then because if it's sometimes we take things for granted in our culture, but there are legal ways of doing things here in England. As a no, let's make sure say befa samra kwanso to do this. Send a boy because or abuse neba. Yeah, it's not so sorry. Everybody and crowd with you is affecting them. Or yere wo ho, or kunu wo ho. Let's consider all these things. These people will get the necessary help they need. It's not up to us. But be a question.
You can't abuse her.
Yes.
But I'm saying we now can a different kakra.
Yes.
Because I'm fan say some name you cry to cry na sabia service care the third one di cry no. I don't make it available.
Yes.
It's a form of abuse.
Yes.
So and also
But me do work court. That's financial abuse.
And you will
as soft as it is.
Sorry, I say. And Nina na was it Nina na was it the kwa by Moana.
But and yet the legal aspects will come if that's how it should go. But my intention is to say, I said the 10 Commandments, any of the laws, and any abuse is abuse. It doesn't matter when you think it's soft. This is verbal abuse. Who didn't attempt